already start. Hi everyone. My name is My name is Leonard. My parents always call me Ho Chong. Anyway, yeah. Good morning. We're going to start our program called Trimination, which is about how we transform and changing our body for the better. So, if you know anybody who is any of your friends, your family members, and then your loved ones who are very interested to find out more about how you can get back your fitness and wellness by changing your body, please share this video with them. Okay. Thank you for sharing. And then we're going to start our program right now. So are we ready, guys?
Yeah!
All right.
Hello everyone, we are
Triminators.
Welcome to
Change your body.
Yes.
Well, it's so fast because this is like the second week of our Trimination Change Your Body program since last week. And then we are very excited to be back again, to talk about this very important and very pertinent, imminent topic that is very always of high interest to a lot of people. And then if you have been following us on the Facebook, if in fact if you haven't followed us on the Facebook, please remember to follow us on our Facebook group page, and then and enjoy what you have been seeing for the last 1 week as well. Because in the last 1 week, what we have done is actually sharing all our plans and our progress for this 1 week about how we're going to do this 30 days challenge to transform and change our body for the better. So today we are here together with all our friends here. In fact, we call ourselves Triminators. Well, you're like echo. Yeah. Okay. So, yep. All right. Great. So, we also we hope that the things that we share will be able to inspire someone out there with similar profile like us, so that you can either have something to reference to, or maybe you like to challenge us. So for example, I'm 51 years old, and then I was weighing 90 over kg. All right, and then we have some other people here. Yongso, Yongso, maybe you say something about how old and how heavy.
Yes. I'm 37 years old and my kg is 60.8 kg as of now.
So yeah, so he's a featherweight. I'm a heavyweight. Yes. Okay, never mind. I bring you another heavyweight. Then we go to Suyin.
Hello everyone, my name is Shiyun. I'm 27 and yeah, I belong to the heavyweight category. So before my weigh-in, right, I was like 89 kg.
Wow.
Yeah, for a lady, I think it's really severely overweight.
I think for anybody it's heavy.
Yeah. So yeah, targeting to lose weight control and then achieve the hot chick body.
So how heavy are you now?
84.
Wow.
5 kg down already, but still a long way to go. Yeah.
Wow, great. All right. So maybe Jasmine can also talk about your weight and your age.
Hello everyone. I'm Jasmine here. So currently, right, I have when I weigh in 60 days ago.
Oh.
Hello, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm Jasmine here. Okay, so before I actually weigh in for that 60 days of my Train and Fit challenge, my weight is 73.9 kg. Okay, that is also severely overweight. Okay, so I'm not that. I'm also a heavyweight. Okay. And also and right now as I weigh this morning using my scale at home is 66.9. So it's about 7 kg off right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wonderful. And then maybe now we'll come back to the guys. All right. And then let's have another featherweight. Okay. Basically, the point is this. All right. I'm the only guy here who's probably heavier. Not probably is I'm heavier. All right. And then these two gentlemen here is basically the featherweight group. All right. I'm just basically here to bring up the average of our age and also the average of our weight. All right, Wilun.
Hello everyone, Wei Lun, 27, and my weight before that was 66.7 before the trim and fit. And then right now I'm hovering about 63, 64. But I'm still looking to put on more weight.
Wow, you see,
Still
that's
looking to put on more
interesting.
weight.
Our friends here basically says that they are not heavy enough, which is why we call this change of body.
Correct.
You know, although we call ourselves Triminators, you know, from the Triminations, but really everybody have different needs, and then in trying to improve your body in terms of fitness and wellness. So these two gentlemen here are looking at how to increase their weight a little bit, and then also to beef up, all right, and to look bigger. And then, I am looking at how to go back to my teenage weight. All right. Yeah. So the last but not least, we're going to welcome Stephanie. Yeah. So the last but not least, we're going to welcome Stephanie.
I'm Stephanie.
Hello,
Stephanie.
I'm the
second senior citizen of this group. Yeah.
I'm 45 this year, and
Yeah, like I shared last week, I'm a mommy of two teenage.
yeah, like I shared last week, I'm a
So as the last that I weigh, our trim and fit.
the last that I
challenge,
weigh, during our
it was
challenge,
at 50
uh,
kg.
it was at 50 kg.
Oh, can I cut off already?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, hello everyone. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yep.
Yep, we got cut. Now we are back.
Yep, are we good?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So I just recap for a while. My name is Stephanie. 40. No. Why am I adding my age? I'm 45 this year. Yeah, still very young, of course. Yeah. So during our trim and fit challenge, I was actually weighing at 50 kg, which is actually my ideal weight. For the longest time, I've always been hovering between 48 to 50 kg, always maintaining that. As of yesterday, when I went to weigh in, I was actually at 47 kg. So this is my current status, and I'll be sharing more, on our journey. Thank you.
Okay, great. That's an introduction from all of us, and then you hear these words being mentioned repeatedly, which is trim and fit challenge. So really, what is a trim and fit challenge? It was a challenge that we had, which is a 60-day challenge for us to either lose weight in kg or lose body fats in percentage. If not, you can actually put on muscle mass. All right. So, like I said, everybody is different. You cannot use one solution, to fix every problem. So all of us have actually joined this body key Trim and Fit Challenge 4.0, and we are actually quite happy and proud because all of us attained the highest level of qualification that was available, and of course also very happy lah. Why? Because we win prizes ma. And I think if I remember well, the day we sort of finished that challenge was either the 15th or the 12th or sometime in the middle of September, depending on when we did start. Yep, and then it has been like 2 weeks later now, almost 2 weeks later now. So actually today we want to talk about, actually 2 weeks is long.
Correct. Yeah, 14 days is quite enough to going back the beginning of the day.
It is amazing that when you are in a challenge, you are so conscious of so many things, and yet the moment the challenge is over, most of us go out and eat anything we like, and we say that this is like a celebration. And we have this idea about cheat days, right? Cheat day in the weight management concept, right?
Correct.
Some people have been cheating every day since that day.
Yeah, I researched how I have the cheating day for 14 days.
Oh my god. Okay. Again, if you have just joined us, all right, we are very happy that you join us, and then we are here to talk about basically weight management and weight control, or even how you are trying to beef up themselves, not necessarily to lose. All right, but really, after 14 days finishing up the challenge of Train and Fit, all right, many things have changed, and I think so. Yong So is so happy to want to talk about
Correct.
what he has been cheating on.
Correct.
So can we
Correct.
ask Yong So to talk now? Yeah.
Yes, I will share the what kind of things I have changed during 14 days after from November and 12th October, November and until sorry, we are facing the technical issues. Okay, I will going back again. I will start again. Sometimes, yeah, system issues are quite.
Okay. Okay. We're back. We're back.
Yes. Okay, I will start again. Yeah. Actually, I wait out on 12th of November, and then I used the InBody 770 on 25th of November, almost 13 days later. So I will share how much I changed, and I share the details how I enjoy my 14 days or 15 days later. Yeah, you can see my slide.
Oh,
When
when he talk about see the joy on his face.
yeah, yeah, very gloomy and bright, right? But yeah, still guilty as of now.
I don't think anybody believe you're guilty.
Your expression happy.
Okay, when check my weight, that is 60.6 kg
Yep.
when out.
Yep.
And then 2 days ago, when I using InBody 770, showing as 60.8 kg.
So much difference.
Yes, only increased 0.2 kg.
What kind of chicken is that?
Right? It's not cheating at all. Yeah. If you are using only scales, then yeah, even though 2 weeks, I really enjoyed a lot, but yeah, only increased 0.2 kg. Yeah. So yeah, during 6 days, I really work out a lot. So yeah, still manageable. But when we go into details, you will surprise. Let's check my body fats
Wow.
difference. And on the day when weighed out, it was a 16%. But
I think 60% is really lean, no?
correct. For the guys, like, just the normal standard is 15%. So almost there for 16% is that's only 1% difference. But on Wednesday, when I check my body fat, I really
So you actually did not weigh again using the 770 in-body machine since the way out.
correct.
Wow.
Almost 13 days later, I check again, showing as 19%.
Don't worry, still low there.
Yeah, 16 days I really work a lot and carrying the foods. But during 2 days, I will share how I enjoy my chicken days.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there's no guilty at all. So I contact my friends. Yes, let's go chicken and beer. Let's go chicken and beer. And every day, I just no, not beer a lot. Just limited. Eat anything else I want. Snack again, and didn't. Yeah, I really like rice. So yeah, just adding more rice again and having a food, and yeah, try to contact my friends again that after finish my challenge, and then yeah, during 60 days, not really easy to meet my friends. That is why I contact again. Yeah, I finished. I challenge. Yeah, finished and achieved my target. It's time to hang out. Yeah, the result is showing definitely. My kg didn't different a lot, change a lot, but my body fat increased. It means also when you check my muscles, also reduce.
Yeah.
Reduce 1 kg. So body fat increase, muscle increase. But still, my kg, total kg body weight is different only 0.2 kg. So if you are using a scales in your house, then you feel that, oh, I didn't change a lot during 14 days. Yes, I can eat and I can hang out with my friends because my kg didn't change a lot. But yes, when you check in details, you will surprise. So I shocked, and then I need to going back again. So I share my target during 30 days. So I want to maintain my uh, body weight, but increase muscle mass and reduce body fat. It means yeah, really work out a lot and a lot.
Oh, you
Yeah.
never talk about your chest.
Chair.
Chest.
Ah,
You
yeah,
want to increase by 1 cm.
yeah, yeah. I will share the photos that when I check my chest and arms. That yeah, next week I will share. Oh, yeah, I already took the photos. No chance to share with you, but yeah, I
At
will
the
share.
end of our this program in another 2 weeks time, which is 30 days, right? You also will be sitting here half naked, okay? So drop us a comment that you want to see him his beef up body and then showing to the world. And then I think we'll be very excited too. You know why? Because somebody will have achieved their objective, isn't it? Yeah, cool, right? Okay, so thank you, Yoso. All right. Like I said, we have many. We have 6 of us here, and then we also would like to invite the girls to talk about what has happened. Since the Train and Fit Challenge 4.0. So can we welcome yeah, Jasmine?
Hello, everyone. Okay, so basically, right, what Opa has shared just now, right, I have a lot of, I resonate very well with you. Because, right, it's like 60 days, you restrict your diet, then you also increase your workout. Then all of a sudden, right, there's 2 weeks, you think that maybe I can have a well-deserved rest.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll agree with you.
Yes.
Well deserved rest,
I
Jasmine.
can have a well-deserved
You
rest.
rest long enough prior to the challenge already.
I thought I could take a cheat week.
Weeks.
Yeah, a cheat week become cheat weeks. So that was what happened because actually, sometimes after 60 days, actually after that when we had that after you weigh out, the first thing actually we really did go and have a good meal. Okay, a good meal. Okay,
Alright.
celebratory meal. Okay, but one meal is not that sufficient to cause all the damage, seriously. Because thereafter, then the workout, you will cut short. I mean, not totally didn't work out, but the frequency actually cuts down by quite a bit. And also, in terms of diet, you will realize that, when I wanted to do my day one, okay, and I go and weigh in at myself again after 2 weeks after the weigh out, I had similar experience as Opa. My weight actually did went up actually. Okay, because I weigh out at 67.4. Yeah, but on my day one, if you check my diary, check my posting, my day one is actually 68.2.
Oh.
Yes, so my weight actually went up and my fats actually went up. So it became from 27.4% fats and became 29.2%. Yeah, so when I do my day one, when I did my diary, I was like, I feel guilt, man. It's like, it's only day one, what has happened? Then it comes to my realization that, sometimes it's not just only like the weight on the scale, the number on the scale. If you just keep looking at the number on your scale, you realize that, you're missing out a lot more things because actually the fats actually can creep up on you so much faster, even if it's just only
Very fast.
it's just 14 days and you just 讨价 a little bit more. So and you do lesser by a bit, your workouts, but you realize that at the end of the day, right, actually it causes a lot of difference. Fats can really creep up on you so quickly within just 14 days. So can you just imagine that, then after that, the day one, luckily day one could go away, then you wait already, you got that realization, then you feel of guilt, then you say, okay, it's time to get back to what I used to do in order to get myself back on track. So I feel a bit of relief that when I weigh myself early in the morning using my own home scale, at least the weight did drop to like about 66.9. So I still feel that, okay, at least I'm still going back to do what I needed to do in order to maintain it or even keep downsizing myself. Yeah, so that's my sharing.
Okay, before anybody starts to think that wow, this thing is like we actually like had very very suffering and difficult days during the Trim and Fit challenge. Actually, it's not true at all. It's not true at all. Okay, but obviously, we all know that there must be some discipline involved in our diet and our lifestyle, so that we can manage and maintain our weight. Unfortunately, when you live long enough, like me, 51 years old, it's very difficult to be disciplined every day for 51 years, right?
Right.
So that's why it becomes an all hell break loose kind of situation, and everywhere is loose actually. Therefore, during the 60 days of challenge, actually we just have to go back to some basic and then try to be very very cautious in what we eat. In fact, I shared in my own personal Facebook that one cannot be overly cautious about food ratio, because a lot of things happening to us as we age and as we grow. Over the years, my metabolism actually get lower and lower because of age, and also because exercise, the activeness is dropping. But yeah, I never realized that my diet, I have to control it. I still eat the same amount of food that I eat when I was 17 years old. So can you imagine all the energy, all the calories, I ballooned to 94 kg. Actually, I never thought I would. Actually, I never thought I never thought. Yeah. So therefore, we do have to exercise constraint and discipline during the 60, of course, yeah, right. But actually, what they have been saying is just trying to discourage you from trying to do anything with regards to weight management, because they look better already. They look gorgeous already. So they want you to look as gorgeous as them. Actually, they are just trying to inspire you. If you want to look as good as them right now, you should actually engage. So how about sleep?
Right. So for me, right, actually both Yongsuk and Jasmine sort of sum up what I've got to say. Okay, so being through the 60 days journey for me, right, is actually a very big challenge, because like what Leonard has mentioned, I also has not realized that I will reach this weight when I was weighing in at 89 kg. It's really quite a wow. Like, yeah, it's my all-time high. I've never been so
I'm high. I was actually going to hit 3 digit.
3 digit,
Yeah,
100.
almost there.
Oh, that's really.
I did not realize it.
Lucky you realized it and control. Yeah, so
Actually, the last time I was conscious of my weight, I was 87.
87. Wow.
And then suddenly we got back.
Suddenly.
All because of circuit breaker.
Oh yeah, I agree on that. Yeah, circuit breaker does make me gain 6 kg as well. So with 2 months, I lose 5 kg. So there's still more for me to lose. So basically, for the after the trim and fit before the change of body, the 2 weeks, which is the 14 days, right? I also have a lot of experience in terms, like I have been having cheat weeks, like what Jasmine and Yongsuk did. Because for me, it's like during the 60 days, I was very disciplined in controlling my diet, to the extent that I think that my diet, my appetite has shrunk. Yeah, so in a way, I tend to eat lesser in my calorie counting. And then for the 2 weeks, right, I tend to cheat a little bit more with the snacks and also fried chicken and beer. Yeah, because I love Korean food also. Yeah, but I didn't cheat for 14 days lah. I mean, I cheat for 1-2 days, but I realized the impact of the cheat days is really very, very significant. one meal of fried chicken and beer is totally can cost you like about 1,000 calories simply. So that really exceeds like half of my metabolic rate already. So to me, it's like
the experience of having to have a cheat day, it feels good emotionally. But when you look back into your skills and you step it on the very next day, right, you just feel that, oh no, I'm so guilty of the cheat day previously. So across these 14 days, definitely I have also reduces my exercise from 3 days a week to two days a week. But what I'm trying to share with you guys is that actually taking a break is to me is a good thing, because I tend to reset my thinking and think that actually I shouldn't waste my 50 days effort in the trim and fit, and then I squander it off within 2 weeks and then put back the weight. So what I think I need to do is during the 2 weeks, I just keep on having my healthy breakfast, okay, but just maybe 1 or 2 cheat dinners, but then I still exercise. So I still can sort of maintain my weight and my fats at the category at my way out. Although I did put on about half a kg and about 3% fat, but that's quite a lot. But on the day when I weigh in for the Change Your Body program, right, I realized that, oh yeah, like what Jasmine felt, it's a realization that I need to be very conscious once again for the next 30 days or even 60 days. Yeah, that I need to keep tracking with real data, keep weighing on every week basis to keep track that I really need to be disciplined. No more cheat days, but probably cheat month, once in a month, that kind of thing. Because what I want to portray is that actually weight loss journey, right, it's not a torture. It's not like every day I have to eat grass, eat very clean, but you can have a cheat day to sort of the grass. Yeah, but in a way you can actually make your body slightly feel very different from the food you intake, because once your body is used to the calorie count on a daily basis, right, it will stop burning. So at times, right, you can really mix up your body to give it a different calorie intake and output, so that your body can be kickstart again. So that's that's what I want to achieve lah. So that's what has been true for the past 14 days. Yeah.
Great. Okay, thank you, Sweet. All right, yay. Well, if you just join us, we are Trimination doing Change Your Body. Wow, this one sounds like National Day propaganda. Okay. Well, actually, talking about Trimination, a lot of people ask us also that, our logo, we had this Trimination logo, and then a lot of people say, how come the middle part got one big wall? Actually, then I said, you look at carefully, Trimination, that red thing is actually I. You know why? Because trimming your body begins with you, begins with I, right? And somehow I also think that, between trimming and fat, is one wall apart only. So you have to cross that line. So anyway, thanks, Si Yu, Jasmine, and Yong Suk for sharing on what has happened since the Trim and Fit Challenge 4.0, the completion. And then, but really, that's exactly why we're right now in this program, because we really want to embrace this notion of trying to control our weight for the health and fitness reason. And therefore, we really want to do this in a very sustainable way. Sustainable, not like 2 days and then, or 3 weeks or 1 month or 2 months. We want to do it sustainable, in a very sustainable way, by cultivating these new habits and also embracing it as a way of life. And therefore, this program is aiming to continue that momentum that we have built, and then to also encourage more people to join us. So, like I said earlier, you have seen, join our Facebook group, and then see our data, our statistics, and then our work plan. And then if you fit into any of our weight and age profile, maybe you can see what we are doing and you want to follow us. Otherwise, you can also post your work plan and challenge us. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? All right. So much for the traffic challenge, and then now we are already into 1 week of our Change Your Body Trimination. Exactly 1 week. All right, because the last time we met, it was Sunday, also 11 o'clock. So, what has happened during this past 1 week? All right. So, how about we get one of the other featherweight gentlemen to talk about this? All right. Willen, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the 1 week of our Change Your Body. let's start with the plan. I think the plan before that, we always write our plan very ideally. We paint a very ideal picture. But then when you really start on the plan, I think the first thing that I realized was, wow, 3 minutes of plank is so tough. Because when I did the plan, I wrote 40 push-ups, 40 dips, and then 3 minutes of plank. Then, because I thought, okay, push-ups is like, okay, and dips, there are different parts from the plank, so it should be okay, right? But then when I was doing the plank, I realized your arms were hurting so bad, and everything else was hurting so bad. 1 minute is fine, 1.5 minutes is okay, and then every second after the 2 minute mark, it's like, oh, it's a torture. Yeah, it's a torture. And then I realized that doing 2 sets of 3 minutes plank, wow, it's really, really tough.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really, really tough. But I stick to it because I wanted to. I know that it's tough, and I know that if we change it to suit something that we are comfortable with, and then it's not gonna be as beneficial. So I stuck to that, and I think right now it's a bit easier already. But so for me myself, my metabolism is about 1,600 calories, kilocalories. So for me with exercise, because every day I do 1 set of that round of strength exercises. So I'm actually burning about maybe 1,700, 1,800. For me to eat that amount of calories is so tough. Yeah. I thought it was so tough. Morning I ate the body key breakfast, and then lunch is just a normal lunch, dinner is a normal dinner, and I'm not able to hit that 1,008. So I'm always trying to force myself to eat something extra. Sometimes I even go for fast food for the quick fix.
You used to go out with sweet.
No, so that's the thing, because after we go through the 60-day train and fit thing, we become
You date her for 1 month, you'll become her.
You get it already.
yeah, train and beer every day. No, also because of our 60-day train and fit challenge, we become more conscious of our food. So I feel kind of like not very clean if I take fried food as well. And I want to take healthy food, but 1,008 calories based on healthy food is so tough.
Yep.
So one thing that I really
basically what is good cannot be too high calories.
Correct.
What is bad cannot be too low.
So I count every single day. I count, and what I do is I actually adjusted my nutrition plan. So at first I wanted to take 40 grams of whey protein per day, which we know that is 30 grams of protein, and with the breakfast it's about 23 grams. With plant protein, so that's about 60 something. I try and take a bit more if I know that I can't hit my protein level. So I try and hit about 80 to 90 a day. Yeah. So if there's not enough, then at night I just top it up with like a normal protein shake. Yeah. So I think that was the only part that I amended to the plan a bit. But my first week reflections and experience is that it's really hard to hit the calorie count. And the workout, stick to it. I think stick to it. Even though it's gonna be super tough, it gets easier and easier.
But at least you train up your stamina, your core muscles. Of course, maybe the weight is not going to pile up immediately, but you get the stamina up first.
Correct.
Because I'll share my part later, but we have different kind of problems.
and really my whole body is just aching right now. I'm sure everyone's body is aching right now.
I haven't been doing enough. My body hasn't been aching that much.
See your body aching?
Something is very wrong.
You're hungry, yes.
Yes, hungry.
The mouth is
The only
aching.
part of your
Stomach
body
is
that
aching.
actually
My
is the
mouth
stomach. Oh gosh.
Yeah, so like how about everyone's first week as well?
Yeah. Okay, maybe we can hear from Stephanie. Yeah.
Okay, actually, hello, back to me. I totally resonate with what Wei Lun has just shared. In fact, if I can, flash my, okay, you see, so on day 1, I remember the Sunday after this program, we all flashed our very beautifully drawn up plan. Work plan, and I was still happily like, oh, should it be this color? Should it be this font? Actually, this is the easiest part of things like Wei Lun shared, because a plan until you execute it, right to the dot. Then
at least you have a plan.
At least we start with a plan. That's true. So that was the one thing.
Everything starts with a thought, and then get into a plan before it becomes an action, right?
Exactly. So you must have that thought, first lah, and then you put it into plan. But it's always like, wow, that's always the easiest part.
Ideal case lah, yeah.
Ideal, yeah.
So the plan is ideal case, yeah.
Yeah. So see, I'm so proud of that plan. Yeah, like that. It's also my favorite color, favorite font type, and things like that. As you can see. Okay, let's move on. I want to share some challenges during my first week, which I prepared the next slide. Okay, so like I shared, right? Actually, my target. My weight has always been pretty much. I have always have no problem maintaining my weight.
You should tell them that you've got 2 children already.
Okay, yeah, I need to emphasize again, just in case. Okay. So, I'm a 45 years old senior citizen. I'm a mommy of 2. My eldest son is 17, and my younger daughter is 14 years old this year.
Now, how you weigh?
I'm at I have always been averaging 48. Yesterday when I weigh is 46.7. But with weight is every time more water. Yeah, it's fluctuating. Yeah, so it's always averaging. In fact, 48. Yeah. Okay, so that's weight. So I have no problem. But moving forward, I set a target for myself because I've always been quite lean and slim. But I really want to build up my muscle mass and actually look more toned and strong, if I can put it that way. So, when I first started this 1 week journey, right, I think my first, the biggest takeaway, and because the challenge to me is this is my very first time, since even my youngest day, that I'm setting goal in terms of gaining muscle mass. Yeah, and it's a totally, uncharted area for me. Because previously, any kind of challenges that we have joined, I've always been looking at more of the reducing my body fat. As we have shared in even our earlier episode of our 3BFS program. Really, in terms of health, you don't just look at your don't be blinded by the fact that it's just in kg. I think the body fat is more of a true indication. So I've always been more conscious about that. And, I wasn't at my ideal body fat level. So I have been always, in terms of setting a fitness goal, I've always been focusing more of reducing my body fat. So, this time round, when I set the goal of, increasing muscle mass, that is really my challenge, because I think a lot of things, it's not just about the diet part and things like that. I think there are specific, exercises that you also need to do in order to gain that muscle, which I think moving later part, the second segment, I will want to get some advice from my fellow friends here, actually. So that's my first challenge. I think the second challenge is also really sticking to a very strict fitness routine. I remember day 123rd, I'm not too sure you all remember. Day 1 on Monday, I tell you, it was a rainy day. Oh. It was so comfortable. And then I was at home, and I was like, So, and then everything is like, wow, it's like such a perfect day for, maybe grab food, like chicken, and things like that. And then exercise, that kind of thing. Very nice weather. So, but to be able to, and our work plan, because of the fact that I want to gain muscle mass, I actually work in such a way that I'm doing exercises every day at different intensity, obviously, and there's like so-called rest day. But the second challenge is always about sticking to that very strict fitness routine. I haven't done that in my secondary school. I used to be in NCC, National Cadet Corps, and I was training minimally 5 times together with my basketball training. That was really the last time. So you can imagine it's been almost 30 years since I did that. And to kickstart that and, process again, that was my challenge. And the last point is what Wei Lun mentioned about trying to maintain that certain calorie. Because again, I'm trying to gain muscle mass, and my metabolism rate is only at 1,132. Minimally, I need to add at least 250 to 500 extra calories for a female in order to gain muscle mass, right? Together with that workout. So I set a goal for hitting 1,500 calories intake every day, which has been a struggle because I'm almost like a half vegetarian. So protein and all, I'm very mindful as to whether I'm eating enough there, and obviously enough carbs as well, because I don't really like to take carbohydrates at all. I don't like rice, I don't like noodles. So, but I think I want to emphasize one thing that has really helped is really the fact that we have been taking the healthy breakfast, the body key meal replacement. So even if I'm really like tired, I have no time, and I know that I need a specific calorie count for that day. I'm lacking that. I think that really is my so-called easy solution, because one pack and then likely 2 scoop of protein, and then I can at least I know that I'm eating a healthy meal with the right calorie intake very, very quickly. So that's one thing that has been helping me throughout the week as well. And then, moving ahead, I think obviously every time you start on a new challenge and all, there's always all these challenges and stuff, but we go back to why we want to do this thing. So like I shared in my first post, we really, we are all having a very strong why individually lah. And for me, I think first of all, I really want to. It's not about training myself to get that 6-pack or whatever at the end of how many days, but I want to really stay healthy, becoming stronger. If not for myself, for my family. Like I said, I have 2 young children still. It's really about that, and really being a role model for my 2 children, that we are still setting new goals in whatever we do, and we are serious about our goal, and we can we will do that. I think once we kickstart the 1 week, suddenly it's so serious. It's like everybody. But I want to say something, okay?
Serious talk, man.
Yeah, serious. Yeah. I thought, just now was very light. I thought you're laughing. But I think the 1 week, right? Even though it was challenging, it's challenging. Yeah, because
Business.
but I think the good thing about it, and is why we are having this program, is we have the company of so many friends around here. At least there are 6 of us here. I think it's very important, because when you're doing things like that, you really need the team support. No matter how strong you are as an individual, you won't be able to sustain. It's always about that team effort, because you're cheering each other on. And it's quite amazing, because once the 6 of us have started, I think it kind of also the ripple effect has started. People around us are more conscious about what they are eating. Even my 2 children, because of my effort in cooking. Not that I've always been cooking healthy. Means tasteless lah. I mean, I'll share about my meal prepping next time. I've always been cooking healthy and all, but I always tend to cook a bit too much carbohydrate. Although yes, we all do need, like sometimes the easy is like spaghetti, things like that, and then bake a pizza and all. But because I'm putting more green and more colorful veggie and all, my children are also, this week actually they benefited. So you start on a journey, but that ripple effect, and it's nice to have people doing it together with us. Yeah, so that's my journey lah for first week. Thank you very much.
So you see, that's exactly why we are trying to do this. Actually, it's also for ourselves. Actually, whether we inspire anybody or not, actually that was not our initial objective, because we are really looking at how to get ourselves better first. And then eventually, if we continue to do this, we also hope that we can sort of influence the people around us, and then to do a conscious effort in this. But really listen to what Wei Lun and Stephanie has been sharing, right? Life is such a funny thing, isn't it? Yeah, irony, they say that they got difficulty getting calories there.
We are getting too much calories. We have too
They
much.
say it's very difficult to get calories there. But where else, Suyun and Jasmine say, anyhow eat also got calories.
Eating it.
But really, I also have the same problem as Suyun and this Jasmine. You know why? Because that's why it's interesting that we want to present this program in this manner, because again we have different genders, we have different weight categories, we have different age group,
Yeah, right.
we have very different lifestyle. Yeah, so we hope that you can see us as some kind of reference that you can draw, that anybody can do it actually. And really actually, like what Stephanie said also, is that as a team we are actually sort of forcing each other
Yeah.
to do the right thing.
Peer pressure, right?
Yeah.
yeah. But I would never be tempted by fried chicken and beer.
so guilty still.
So especially like we have been talking. I mean, we could have done this in a better way. Like a pre-recorded video, and then we can do it subtitle, and then so that you can understand better. But really, you hear all these bits and pieces of information from us, and then it's really a lot of difference because when you hear Wei Lun says that what at his metabolism is 1,600 now. That's actually quite high there. I mean, of course, for a man, he's pretty high. And then he's only 60 kg. I was weighing like 94 kg, and then now I'm down to 85 kg.
Wow.
But still, I'm like 25 kg more than him, and my metabolism is only 1,008 leh.
Wow.
From 1,006 to
2000.
1,008, 200 calories. Wow, my
Difference.
God! Actually, it's also very tough for me. That's the question. You see, he anyhow eat, also cannot eat.
Anyhow, it.
I don't eat, sometimes also 1,009. Yeah, sister, that is the situation because the age group is different. Because I'm twice. No, I'm not trying to say. I'm
24. Oh, 24.
Oh yeah, he's 24 years younger than me. That's why the body profile and the metabolism and the lifestyle totally changed. And then that really affects a lot of things. But really, since the Train and Fit Challenge 4.0 and since the week 1 of our Trimination Change Your Body, all right. Actually, I'm quite determined. This way, I don't want to. I cannot afford to waste it. Because in the Train and Fit, I lost about almost 8 kg.
No.
Yeah,
Quite a lot.
already. Yeah. So I cannot afford to waste it. I just think I just don't want to waste it. So actually, I really make it a point to continue. I never even have any cheat hour. Not to mention cheat day and cheat week. And then every day I go and measure, every day I go and measure. You see, all these are my measurement of my weights since the day, You see, I keep a record of all this I measure. You see, every day I check. Anyway, it's too small to see here. So you see my slide lah. So actually results show, So it has I'm constantly losing weight. Now I'm weighing at 85.5. Which is really almost 10 kg already. Almost 10 kg.
Wow.
And my body mass has been continually piling up now. Right now I'm standing at 42.92%, which is almost half of my weight already. And then my body fat now is I think is at all-time low 24.3%.
Wow.
And then the amazing thing is this visceral fat. I think we all understand one of the reasons why all this weight issue is killing everybody is because of visceral fats.
Correct.
And from the initial stage of when I joined the Train and Fit Challenge, I was like almost 114 square cm of visceral fat in my body. Right? I mean, of course, I really don't know how to show you that, but now I'm down to 86. Wow.
Wow.
So it's quite amazing. But then the only thing is that the metabolism is a problem. That means, it's just because the way we slow down and things like that, the body is not as fast burning as before. It's even though right now I've been doing workout for this since the Train and Fit, but then the last 1 week a bit more consistent. All right, because we have a work plan. Right? Work plan, yeah, the work plan is you go and work, not the plan work.
Yeah.
Correct or not? So it's so even with the exercise, it's not really easy to beef up to spur up or fire up this metabolism. So it's not easy, it's like what they say, but actually it's quite simple in that sense. So I'm going to, and then with all the workouts, really, sore lah, ache lah, pain lah.
Right.
Suddenly, you suddenly realize that how come I got that part of the body? Before that, suddenly how come that part so pain?
Correct.
That's because you haven't been using it for a long time. So suddenly you use it, right? Wow, that got so ache, that got so pain, It's crazy. But anyway, I also want to at this point of time say this to everybody. This is not like I'm trying to be the expert here, but really, if you are really starting to get yourself in the workout regime again, be prepared lah. Sure, a bit big one lah. Long time never use one. Long time never do anything.
Correct.
Very big one. And then, yep, that's true. But I also ask around, say how to relieve all this. You see, they say warming up exercise is very important.
Oh.
You see, last time I had to warm up. Well, what's warm up already, panting already. So I take warm up, but really, I realize that now warm up is so important. So warming up is very important. And then the second part is to make sure that you don't have the sore and the aches and as much as so intense. Cooling down is important.
Right.
Yeah, so the warm up and the cool down is important. So really, this is the magic trick.
I got a small trick also.
Yeah.
If you are aching all over, go for a run.
Oh.
Yeah, go for a run.
Sunny, no. Sunny. Oh yeah, lah, yeah.
More pain, then no more pain, right?
Extreme pain makes no pain.
No pain.
Wow. Numbing yourself.
No, but it's quite true. I think so because you know why they say that going swimming also helps. Because you're stretching your whole body. Yeah, what you call that? It moves your whole body and it sort of allow your those toxin that was built up causing the sore sort of get out of the body system. So it's quite true. So also I want to talk about this. So you see my results show not too bad okay, not too bad
It's actually super good.
Really good.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's super good Okay, let me
2.2%.
Okay, I'm going to talk about what happened this 1 week. Okay, actually, you might think it's going to be very tough, but it's actually not. No, because we keep mentioning since last week the way we want to do it is very systematic, very structured. So we actually focus on 4 areas. So yes, we did talk about workout. Okay, and then but because of the way we do it, all of us the workout is different. So I'm more into cardio, but here from Yosok earlier, he's more into the weight, which you cover later, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And so you see, we talk about workout, either it's cardio or some weight training, but we also talk about diet being part of very important. So I'm going to talk about my diet now, and then the last part was actually nutrition. All right. So in terms of diet, no, not say diet. I'm not going to talk about diet first. I'm talking about my work plan, health plan. So you see my chart. Yeah, like what they all say. Plan very easy one.
All right.
But very difficult.
Execution. Yeah.
Yeah. So initially my plan was 2-3 days of workout consecutively. On the third day, I battled already. That's why you see there was no data there.
So the red color one is the exercise one.
The one that is not red color, the yellow color are the original plan. Then I supposed to do 3 days and then rest 1 day, and then during the rest 1 day, I go and walk 12,500 steps.
Oh.
Yeah, but on the third day, I peng san until I cannot even walk 12,500 steps. If I walk 1,002, I think I'll be very happy that day. No, actually, really, because for all my age group people, watch out, especially if you have not been exercising. Please take care. You must be careful. Okay, you are no longer the young, energetic teenagers. And like these people, say until so nice, you hope only 8 go for a run. Sometimes I hope only I go in one to tie my shoelace. So my point is, you might be careful, because actually I do have some, not even ache or pains, because I may have overexerted a little bit. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful. So by the third day, I was not able to do it, and then therefore I totally, in my Hokkien dialect, it's called everything noa.
Noah.
Just
Yeah.
just let myself soak up in pain. Yeah, but okay, but I try to do it the next day, and then Yep. And then today is 29, right? So on Friday, actually, that one I also didn't manage to complete. That's why I went offline. If whatever I got complete, I put red color. So the plan was to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until today is 7 days, right? So consider today I haven't do ma, don't say I never do ma, right? But up to 6 days, right? I did 4 days of exercise.
Oh.
So you see, okay, you can see that it's 20 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 19 minutes. Yeah, I think must do at least 20 minutes. I think lah. And then, but the only thing is, how come the calories burn so differently, huh? You see, that is also another thing that I want to share with you. Because if you keep repeating the same exercises that you've been doing, because I follow a lot of the video on the YouTube on Tabatas, after you do, right? Oh my God, some of the calories drop, like, never burn as much.
Oh.
Although my fitness improved.
Oh.
Not one thing that I realized doing these exercises, right? Actually, I'm not crazy, but somehow I I never really liked exercise, no, but now I have this a bit hooked onto this thing. You know why not? Because when you use what do you call it, what's this thing called? Fitness tracker, fitness tracker, yeah. And then they will tell you how you're performing based on your exercises.
Correct.
So you know
Correct.
this particular brand I'm using for nutrition, I'm going to tell you, all right? Is that they say that after the first time I did, then they will say that, oh, your fitness maintained.
Oh.
And better yet, you know what I say? Your fitness improved.
Oh.
So I'm very want to
Achieve.
do it.
Yes.
You want to show that, hey, actually I can do better. So for the same sets of exercise, I also aim that whether I can do more sets now, whether I can do last more, the duration be extended a little bit. But unfortunately, the calories also did not drop in a way. Also during this period, I try to do ab exercise. Also really sometimes those that you're not familiar one those very familiar one you do right, no, not so much effective really. Then those you're not familiar one once you start doing wow, then you also it's kicks in. Kicks in means disappointing. You say, cannot do it out here. So it's quite tough. Actually, got one of the basic strengthening on the 24, which is 188 calories. That one I tried to do some abs also. No, wow, basically, I don't know why. Before I haven't really start doing. I felt I don't know what. Felt I don't know what. I don't know what. So maybe that's the reason why I earned on 188 calories.
Oh.
But okay, so really push on, and that's important. My overall body really. Okay, so yeah, the next thing is you see, this is my trick also. My trick. This is what I've been doing. Remember, and the anyhow eat also will exceed calories that. Because last time my wife used to call me buffet. Okay? Every time I go out only, I order food. It's like eating buffet. Yeah.
I like cat buffet.
And then it's like 4% also can eat a lot. So very kanchong. So as you can see, this last one week, which is like 7 or 6 days. All right. Basically, my breakfast. How come a lot of people? How your breakfast? How come every day the same? How come calories the same? Yes, every day the same. My breakfast and my dinner every day the same, because I use the nutritional shake replacement.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So every day is the same. Okay. So you see, I started with 2 scoop of all plant protein and 1 scoop of whey protein. And I also I come. Wow, calories also quite high. And then because I also have another replacement shake, so add up about 443 calories. This is not bad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you see my beef curry rice is 493.
Can I say something here? The beef curry rice. Actually, this explains my cooking. Oh, by the way, my husband and wife, in case you're. You know that day when he posted beef curry rice, actually that was beef stew.
Oh.
Okay.
No, sometimes cannot find beef stew
So
on the internet.
that's supposed to be a joke. Okay. Anyway, it's like that explains my cooking. It's supposed to be beef stew. Then yeah.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the point here is my breakfast and my dinner is the same every day. All right, drinking the nutritional replacement shake. So until I realized that, all right, okay, uh, you know, the calories is quite high because a bit of whey protein is coming from milk. You know,
Right.
so I decided that I changed to 3 scoop of all plant protein instead. So
Oh.
don't take whey protein anymore because now I don't need calories. Yo, why not? My aim is to lose weight, right? So
Correct.
I cut to 3 scoop instead. So therefore, my calories dropped to 332. Okay, and because of this, I mean, I don't want to go through the detail. You can read the chart, right? So you see, I can control my daily intake of calories to like 1,003, and then even like 900.
Oh.
Incidentally, for long term basis, if you continue something, your so-called your diet that is always below 900 calories a day for anybody of any size, that's very health damaging and also life threatening in a way. So you must keep it above 900 calories.
Mm.
All right. Then so going by my metabolism of 1,008, all right, and then my exercise can burn about 150. All right. So what it means is that now I have managed like a daily calories deficit of about 500 to 600.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. So it's a combination of everything. Okay, you use diet only, no use. You use exercise only, no use. You must combine.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So I think, like I said, it's not easy, but it's actually simple enough. All right, I always think that weight problem is a mathematical problem. You just need to know where to add,
Mm.
and you just need to know where to minus.
Correct.
All right, just keep on adding metabolism and keep minusing your calories you eat.
Mm.
Simple. All right. Okay. Yeah. Great. So this is what we have so far. So what is going to happen the next 1 week? Kind of.
Correct.
Yeah. We share already. I mean, if anything that you do not think that we explain properly, maybe it's also good that you drop us a comment. Cool, right? Yeah. If not, we also must. Hey, we are a bunch of people who are just trying hard to maintain our healthy lifestyles and then achieving our goals, things like that. Okay, and we hope that we want to be as accurate and correct in whatever we present to you. But really, tell us if we make any mistake. We also welcome all kind of feedback and comments. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then we are Triminators. Change our body. Yeah, I know I'm saying this not to wake you up, I'm to wake them up. Okay. Okay, so what's going to happen next week? What's going to happen next week? All right. So, Sui, you have to talk about it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So for the 1 week, right, I have been sticking to my plan that I initially plan out to be. So basically, for my initial plan is like I run 3 days a week for 2 kilometers. So that is about 20 minutes lah. Because I start very slow to get back my momentum. Because I hate running. Yeah. So with that routine that I have for the last 1 week, I realized that my metabolic rate was not burning as enough. So to me, I think that because I have already controlled my calorie count on a daily basis, I kept it at about 1,002, where my basic metabolic rate is about 1,004. So that's a deficit of around 200 already. But with the exercise, there is about 100 over calorie burning only. So to me, it's like the deficit of 300, right? It's not that enough for me. Because for my weight, right, my ideal metabolic rate should be at about 1,006. Yeah, because I'm 80 something kg. So 1,004 is on the relatively low side.
I realized one thing. You see, so you see, everybody, well, all of us will face the same problem. Meaning, what we have a plan, and then realize that hey,
Yeah.
it didn't really
Plan.
work out as what you imagine it to be. So it's
Right.
okay to sort of
Changes.
changes to your
Plan, but not the
plan, not changes to your goal.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot
Oh,
of people, when they fall this, okay, I do less exercise, okay, it doesn't matter. No, you have to change your plan, but not change your goal, which is very important. And then when I listen to Serena, it's so interesting. If she go dating with
Wei Lun.
Wei Lun, right?
Yeah.
Wei Lun will get fat, Not
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 I get
that you get skinnier,
Okay.
Gosh, this is quite interesting, isn't it?
Is that a good
Yeah.
thing or a bad thing?
Yeah. And then, but if I go dating with her, right,
We go back, get
we
fat
go
together.
get better.
Right.
So be careful who we go out with, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'm the key person. Yeah.
No, not say about you. Actually, by right, by right, if she starts going out with Willow, she will lose weight. Yeah, that should be the correct way. Because
the
no
other
one
way.
wants to be worse off one,
Yep.
where everybody wants to be better off, isn't it? Yeah,
Correct.
okay, yep.
Actually, at 1002 now, she's slowly cutting off.
Slowly cutting, but it's not that significant. Yeah. Because I think for me, I think I need to hit about 500. But I cannot totally cut 500 calories on my diet because that is like it's too much. Because my healthy breakfast is around 300 already. Because I'm eating meal replacement plus 3 score of plant protein. That's about 200 plus all the sometimes still insufficient. So I add
Fiber,
fiber,
probiotics.
then, probiotics, all this. A little bit of things do adds up to the calories as well. Yeah. So for me, I think my next 1 week, right, I will need to increase my intensity of my workout. Not only on the run part, but I'm going to increase it in terms of more of like the Tabata and the heat training, where it helps to increase the heart rate. Yeah. So with that, I can burn more fats within a shorter period of, within the same day, within a shorter period of time. And I also control my diet at 1002. So that I don't fall short of the 900 minimum intake that is required. If not, my life will be in danger if I fall short of that. Because if I'm working out extra and I'm lowering even more on my calories intake, right, I think I will really be shaking already because insufficient calories. So what I'll do is I'll increase the frequency from 3 days running, right? I'll input every day one more circuit of the Tabata exercise after the run, because my run is only 20 minutes. So it's actually insufficient for my body to kick up and burn. So with that, after a run, I will start with more intensity exercise to increase the heart rate even further, and then it will burn more. So, but I will still keep track of my diet, okay, keeping it as low as 1002, but I will add some variation to the daily food variations, yeah, because I don't want to stick every day with the same food routine where I'm getting sick of my routine, but I'll just add some colors or even some excitement, not to the extent of beer and chicken, but the clean food with a low calorie count. Yeah, but so do keep watching us in our space, watching our page, our group, that I will keep posting on what we have. I will be preparing for the next 1 week for the food and the exercise. Yeah.
Okay. So Jasmine will surely want to talk about it also, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, yes, definitely. I want to share about my plans. Because initially, I think I would like to more of which to improvise my meal plan. Because initially, when I was doing the 60 days, I was cutting out my carbs. So it works out pretty well for me at that time. But I realized that, why I showed this, the slide that you show now is actually an assessment that I went to do on this app, Body Key app. So I want to check myself whether the direction that I planned for myself was something that is in the correct direction as of my body shape right now, as of my status right now. So I realized that they actually, after finishing the 63 lifestyle questionnaire, right, they actually tell me they offered me the suggestion of doing a low fat diet instead of a low carbs diet. So I realized that even though for this past 1 week, right, I have the habit of because I'm eating 2 regular meals and only 1 meal replacement in the morning. Okay, for my breakfast is meal replacement, and for my lunch and dinner is regular meals. So I always have the habit of cutting my carbs into half. So whenever I'm given a bowl of rice or anything that is carb related, I will make sure that I take half out. And then before I consume the meal, and make sure that the protein is 75%. So most of the time I actually go for Western food. But I realized that actually when I go for Western food, right, actually the fat content can be quite high also.
Alright.
So I realized that actually I need some adjustment to my diet in the way when I choose my food now. It's not just
Please cut the rice.
yeah. So, then I realized that even though I kept my calories, because my metabolism is 1385. So most of the time when I cut my carbs and do it, I was at 1,000 to 1,100 calories a day, my intake. So right now I realize that it's not just only looking at the calories itself, but now maybe I have to take a better look at the fat content that is in my entire diet. And I find that the exercise was quite useful because they say that even though I work out quite a lot, but I have general low structured daily physical activity, meaning that they think that I actually walk 2 liters, those general activities that I should be doing, right, is actually very low. Yeah, so because because I have to work from office every weekday nowadays, so most of it is I'm desk bound for the 8 hours. So you realize that the walking is actually most of the time, by the time I end work, is about 4,000 to 5,000 steps only. Yeah, so I realized that, I'm not that, actually I should be able to do a little bit more on this daily physical activity. And also one last part is my sleep. Because my sleep, right, they say that your sleep is deep but brief. It's deep, you can't wake me up, but I sleep very short. So meaning that, right, I can sleep like a lot, but I don't have enough sleep, basically. So quality is not really quite there in terms of its duration. So I must also work on that part in order to give my entire lifestyle a more balance. And yeah, like what Ho Chong mentioned just now is that we can have fluid plans, but my goal never changed. I still want my M size back, okay? My M size. Go down M size, okay? And I still want to lose my 4 kg of weight, okay? So that's my sharing.
Okay, so yeah, Stephanie.
Yeah, okay, yes. So for myself, right, basically, like I shared, the goal for end of this 30 day is to increase my muscle mass. And I've actually set at a very realistic, when I put it down 0.5 kg, it looks very little, but it's not that easy to gain that muscle mass during 30 days as well. So I think moving forward, right? Yes, I realized from the 1 week experience, and now I'm listening to all this input from my friends here. In terms of diet, still that maintaining that 1,005 calorie is very important to me. And I'm very disciplined in terms of maintaining a healthy diet. That's not a problem. It's just to make sure that I'm able to get enough of calories. But I think my exercise plan really needs to change because, like I mentioned, I'm not experienced in muscle, building muscles. So I started with obviously a good mix of cardio and strength. But I also actually want to take the opportunity today. Maybe I can have some input from Wei Lun and Yong Sok because they are also having that same goal. I think in terms because I know that very clearly. I need to input strength, strength. Like core strength training. Is a very important part of my fitness plan. I'm not too sure if you all have any suggestion for me. Actually, I really want to know if there's anything I can, and for me to actually input into my fitness plan. Yeah, or maybe some pointers later. Yeah. Okay, sure. So that's really one key thing because I really feel that I think the main thing that I must change immediately from tomorrow already, because my exercise has not been helping me to achieve that goal. I was doing flat ab because that is like a 30-day flat ab challenge, which I also want to, by the end of 30 days, I want to, get a flat tummy. That's pretty easy, but I think in terms of that muscle mass thing, it needs a lot more thinking in terms of what I'm able to do in terms of my exercise plan lah. So okay, so that is the kind of change that I would like to make starting from tomorrow. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about what is going to happen for me in the next 1 week. Actually, I'm very simple one because I just know one thing: I'm fat. That's all. And then I'm very clear. Okay, I want to get my weight to about 74 kg. All right, so I'm now about 85. So I have about like 10 more kg to go. Simple, straightforward. Don't think so much. Basically, eat less, exercise more. Okay. Yeah, but it's not really choosing the right food is also very important, because you can think that you eat less does not mean that the calories is high. So like I say, initially I thought that, I want to take the whey protein. All right, and then taking the whey protein will be easier for me because one scoop of whey protein is actually 30 gram of protein. Which is why I thought easy, very now. Because one scoop of the all plant protein is only 8 gram. Wow, but then when once you compare, right, wow, calories is so much more. So actually, my point is you really need to see the fine prints in everything you eat also.
Correct.
And then, don't just assume, don't just want convenience. You must really scrutinize what you eat.
Correct.
All right, I am no scrutiny last time. Yeah, so you scrutinize. So you see now one I switch. So I'm the next 1 week or the next 130 days, all right, as we continue, I'm going to switch to all plant protein and abstain from this whey protein as much as I can during this period until I get to my correct uh, targeted weight first. All right, and then secondly, I will also say this, but also I think I said I want to try a lot other exercise as well because I really need to do more variety also to want to boost my metabolism. But really, I think we all know it's not easy. Correct now, you see. So I'm not going to promise you that I'll stick to my plan. I'll stick to my plan. I'll just make sure actually it's true. As long as you stick to your plan, it cannot go wrong. And you try to fulfill, it can go wrong. Other than keep changing, you blur, everybody blur, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. So I will try to exercise, but then anyway, honestly, be careful and be safe because anytime you can get hurt, and then it becomes
Correct.
no purpose.
Correct.
And maybe I think I'm also getting some, like I said earlier, right? I'm getting some, what's the word? Getting some kick, out of this exercises. I think that is quite interesting. I never thought, but really, even when I do tabatas, for specific exercise, for 30 seconds, last time I could maybe like do maybe 8, but now I can do 10. Wow, pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Even if you do more, it's very amazing. I'm not joking with you. And then it's like, and especially when the fitness tracker tell you that, oh, your fitness has improved or your fitness has maintained. And then even when you have maintained, you'll give you a score. Then you say, wow, like playing game like that. You want to hit higher score so that you can go to the next tier. Actually, it's quite interesting. Yeah, and then I also think maybe like you have to consider watch TV when you're doing exercise.
Oh, yeah.
Distract you of the pain.
Yeah. It distract you. It really distract you. So, yep. This is what some of the changes. Because, like I said, we don't want to change our goals, but we have to make adjustment to our plans. So we go to the final part of our program for today, and then we're going to get Yongsong, and we're going to talk about some of the things that that's going to happen soon, right? Okay.
Correct.
Roland and Yongsong, yay!
Okay, before I talk about that, I want to add on to one point that Leonard was mentioning earlier. He said watch some shows where you are doing exercise. When I was doing my plank, oh my god, I tell you. At first I was like, okay, let me just try. Nope, cannot. I tried to count 1, 2, 3. Wow, very difficult.
Correct.
Yeah, in the end I just like put some YouTube there. I just try to watch, and then by the time at first I tried music. Yeah, I was like, how come this music so long?
Yeah. Actually, I agree with Ray Lun that longest,
When you're planking,
longest 3 minutes in your life
Yeah,
during the plank.
so
Yeah.
long.
Longest
Longest
3
three
minutes
Yeah.
in your life.
One minute is like eternity.
So you can try and distract yourself, but don't lose the form. Yeah, don't lose the form.
Correct. Right. And I want to share the tips how to increase the muscles. I share my routines that first day push, second day pull, third day is lower leg. Because push means for your chest, pull is for your back, and then lower body is your quad and hamstring. The reason why doing focusing on this part is the biggest muscle in your body part. That is why more efficiently focusing on, then more get the result more drastically comparing bicep, tricep, or small parts. So focusing on the big muscles first, then the small parts you can do later. So yeah, if you follow my exercise, then can be more easier to be get more muscles. That is one I can want to share.
So your exercise for push and pull, what do you do?
And push is for example bench press or push up, and then pull is the kind of the chin up, pull up, and then the lower body is the squat. Yes, three things. Actually, three major exercises: the bench press, and then deadlift, and then squat.
But they will require going to the gym, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Without the, if not easy to using a machine or the weights, then you can do the push up or just without anything that, yeah, just deadlift without anything, and squat also just, yeah, fold your arms and then sit down and stand up.
So actually, for if you don't want to go to the gym, the best way is actually to use as much body weight as you can.
Correct.
So for instance, if let's say you want to really talk about building the abs part, there are two exercises. Number one is definitely plank. So, yeah, when you plank, you engage every single part of your core to actually hold it in that position. Even sometimes you use a lot of your shoulders as well to try and hold in that position. So planking is one. The second one is actually hanging from a bar. You know, like when we go to our house downstairs, got those exercise places, the bars. Just hang there, then bring your knees up to your chest. Yeah, because that is, yeah, bring your knees up to your chest. So it's like a reverse crunch, but yeah, like vertically. So reverse crunch, you actually lie on the floor flat and you do the crunch. But when you do it hanging on from the bar, the gravity really uses your whole body weight to move your knees up to your chest, and it really works out your whole abs portion. So that I think that one is also one exercise that really uses a lot of part of your abs, and then it really burns your abs as compared to lying on the floor. Yeah, it's compared to lying on the floor. So lying on the floor, if you do a lot of repetition, that's why it's called flat abs, because when you do a lot of repetition on the exercises and it's on the floor, maybe about 20 to 30 reps later, you feel sore. Yeah, you feel sore, and then you maybe you hit about 40, you go to the next exercise. So always you'll feel that soreness there, but when you rest for a while, then it'll be okay. Yeah, then you do again and again. So it helps to flatten it, increase a bit of like the activity in your tummy area. Yeah, so over time, not only you strengthen it, you find that the reps are easier. Yeah, but if you want to really build the strength in your core, I think planking is one. Number two is really, if you can hit the gym, is good, because gymming will allow you to add a lot of weight.
Weights.
Yeah, so you can be doing things like there's one, I don't know what is it called. Maybe you also can help. It's like you kneel down on the floor, you pull the weights, and then you put down.
Yes, we're using a cable and
Yeah,
then,
using the cable.
and
Yeah,
then,
so that one really works out your core because you need to use a lot of strength to pull the thing down.
yes, for the
Yeah.
core muscles.
Correct. But if other than that, if besides going to the gym, you can use the like a pull-up bar, yeah, to lift your legs up. I think that will be one of the exercises that's gonna be good. Okay. So this actually the past week we all shared our plan, our 30 days plan. We also shared our first day experience.
Yep.
Yeah. So what we're gonna share going forward is one of the big areas out of the four areas, which next week we're gonna touch on diet. Okay, so on this diet part is like really how we choose our food, how we eat on a day-to-day basis, and really like we could even be doing like a live show to talk about like, oh, okay, this is what we're gonna eat and how much nutrients, calories are there in the food, and really the objective is really to show that we can enjoy our food, while doing this. It's not just about eating so much greens and all. Yeah, you want to add
It's
something?
not supper lah.
Yeah, it's
right?
not a supper, it's not a supper. In fact, for those people who are trying to gain muscle out there, maybe it's fun for you because you're trying to force yourself to eat a lot more things.
第次运 OK 啊。
Yeah, you want to add something else? Anything
No,
else?
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Anyway, the girls want to say something.
Yeah, you want to say
So you
something?
have to drop your telephone number here.
Please look at the comment. Join our Telegram chat.
Oh yeah, talking about Telegram chat. I mean, we're also trying to create this Telegram chat that allows us to actually interact in a more day-to-day basis rather than using the Facebook. So yep, I hope the guys have posted that link that you can join us. And then please, you gotta join us in the Telegram chat so that we know we have more instantaneous and yep, contact so that we can actually exchange our comments and exchange our ideas. All right?
Yep.
Yep. So anything else?
No.
Nope.
Okay,
So,
if not, that'll be all for this week.
yes.
Then we will continue to post a lot of things on our 3BFS Facebook. No, not 3BFS Facebook group anymore. It's a Change Trimination Facebook group.
Yes.
Okay. For the whole of the next week, and then we'll see you again next weekend.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.